Hey there, it's me, Sapphire Moonbeam, and I'm going to do another general reading. I read with Lenormand and Oracle cards, and this is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck. I'll start by pulling a few cards here to see what message we need to get today. The messages may or may not resonate with you. Hopefully a few of them will. But since it's a general reading, not all of it will apply. So first we have the Lilies card. And the Lilies is the number 30. The Lilies have the energy of peace, being stress-free, being content, happiness. It can signify a long-term relationship. It's all about contentment and satisfaction. The next card is the Key, number 33. And the Key is all about a discovery or a solution. Having the key to something, of course. It's about synchronicities, signs, and fate. If there's something that's been bothering you, you weren't sure how to get through to the next phase, this is a key that will open up a door for you. You can see in the card that this elaborate, gorgeous golden key has opened up the cage. It's representing freedom. And there is a beautiful red rose inside of the cage as well. Red roses are always about love and romance. That next card is the Rider. And the Rider is always bringing news. It depends on what's around it, but for the most part, it's involving a solution and peace and contentment. It heralds new changes. It's about communication. You can see that the Rider has that messenger bag around her shoulder, and she holds a letter in her hand. So there's news coming in, whether it's an email or a text or an old-fashioned letter. She's writing on a rainbow. Rainbows are all about hope and beauty, happiness. It's a childlike card since she's on a merry-go-round horse, like a carousel horse. It's the beginning of a new cycle and the ending of an old one. You can see that behind her there's some darkness, so you're coming out of a period of darkness, perhaps. Let's pull a few more cards and see what other kind of message we can get here. It's always interesting to see how the story unfolds. If you're interested in having a reading for yourself, feel free to visit me at sapphiremoonbeam.com and send me a message. All right. Okay, so this next card is the 42, and it's the Compass card. The Compass card is always there to help you find your way. If there's a journey to be taken or a choice to be made, it provides you with directions on how to get there. In the middle of the compass, there's a beautiful sun. Suns to me represent not only hope, but victory and success. So, and also there are stars around the sun. So I believe this is representative of the divine, the cosmos, the universe that is helping guide you towards your wishes, dreams, and desires. It'll definitely help you find your way. The next card is the Heart. And the Heart is such a beautiful, beautiful card in this deck. The Heart represents love and affection in all forms. And there are two swans that are equals that are meeting in the middle. In between them, they hold a ring in their beaks over the top of a gorgeous heart. This is symbolic of love and a relationship. It's about an everlasting and enduring love. The water beneath the swans is very calm. Water always represents emotion, so there's a peaceful time coming in. These are really beautiful energies with these cards. There's peace and contentment and satisfaction. There's a solution that's representing some sort of freedom. There's news coming in. It's good news by all accounts. The divine has your back. The universe is guiding you to the direction you need to go. And it all is revolving around love and romance and your heart and meeting up with an equal partner. Who doesn't want that? So the last card in this section of the reading is the number 37. And it's the clocks. And the clocks obviously represent time. The appearance of the clock brings time to the forefront of importance. Use the time wisely to gain perspective. Sometimes, depending on the cards that are around it, it'll talk about time passing slowly or more quickly. The rider is fast approaching. So this is about news that's more quick than slow, I believe. And since the universe has got your back with the compass, and this is about your heart, I really think that this means that the time is almost right for something you may have been wishing and hoping and praying for, especially if you're looking for romance and love to come into your life. Everything about this reading is just, it's screaming love, love, love. Good things to come. I'm going to pull a couple more cards from the cartomancy deck that I like to kind of add to the readings. They put a new twist on things. You never know. The imagery is interesting, and it just adds a little bit different element. It gives you something to consider along with the main message. Okay, so this first one is Herald of Discovery. And as you can see there's a bird as well. It's a different type of bird than the swans. It's the Jack of Spades. The young man looks like he's on a crusade. It kind of reminds me of like the Lone Ranger. It's really interesting. Oh, this is the first time I've noticed the bird has a snake in its beak. It's got a snake that it's captured. If there's anyone in your life that's trying to do anything that's deceitful or does not have your best interests at heart, that bird just took care of it for you. It's getting rid of that energy. In the let me see what the author says about this card as far as the description. The Herald of Discovery card is a person that is a visionary, an explorer, a sign that something new is coming, and a boyfriend. It literally says a boyfriend in the book. So, if you've been hoping for a romance, if you've been hoping for someone that is right for you and good for you, this is your sign. If you don't know who that person is, they're coming. The rider is bringing in news. So this other card is also a jack, and it is the Jack of Clubs. The Jack of Clubs is a card that says it's the Herald of the Night. I'll bring it up here so you can see it. The Herald of the Night. It's a card that is literally bringing you a guide during dark times and guide you through if there's been darkness in your life. That young man has got a lantern in front of him that's lit. He's wearing elaborate clothes. And that's a salamander or a lizard of some sort at his feet. I've seen this card before. I'm not sure what that means. If it means something to you, that's terrific. I'm just not sure what that symbolism is about just yet. I haven't figured that out. But, anytime there's light, that represents hope to me. So keep the faith, don't give up, continue to trust that the universe has your back, you're being guided in the right direction, there's peace and contentment on the way, there's a solution that's coming swiftly with the rider. The time is almost right, and your heart is going to be celebrated by the appearance of someone that is your equal, someone that is right for you. I'm going to pull one more card from my Moonbeam Magick Oracle card deck. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I show this every time. I did 46 different paintings, and I created this deck, and I got it self-published. It comes with the 46 cards and a guidebook that I wrote with card descriptions and affirmations. Moonbeammagickdeck.com is where you can go and find out more about it. And let's just pick one more card to see what our send-off message may be. These cards are really perfect for a beginner. You don't have to memorize a lot of things about the different card meanings because of the guidebook. And it just gives you some insight about your day, what you may be dealing with. And that card was a jumper. It came right out of the cards. It's called Cosmic Unity. And the description I wrote says, there's a vibration of unity in this cosmic universe. When you connect with this vibration, your life journey will unfold in a more harmonious flow. The all-seeing eye of the divine is the source of the unity. All souls are here to learn, live, and experience events and lessons to reach greater heights of love and understanding. Trust that we are beings of light connected in the ebb and flow of the universe. The affirmation is, I am a being of light. My energetic vibration is one with all beings in the universe. That's a beautiful confirmation. Here in the card for the heart, there's a glowing light between them and behind them. This card has a lantern in it with light. It's just a beautiful confirmation of going with the flow of the universe to see where it takes you. I think a lot of times we fight the flow, or we don't think things are happening as quickly as they should. If you find a way to surrender, if you practice surrendering to the flow, I truly believe that things will unfold in a way that are better than you could possibly imagine. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like the video, comment, share, and tell your friends about my channel if they're interested. Again, I'm thankful that you joined me, and I hope you have a really wonderful night.